Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dude with a Fork. On today's episode of Ken Goes Shopping, it's getting toward fall, and I'm getting ready to make some fall soups. And for fall soups, I usually put tomato paste in, and I like this Hunt's brand, but I found out something interesting. So, this one is the 12-ounce can, and this is $1.50. This one is the 6-ounce can, and it's exactly half the size, but 2/3 the price. It's 97 cents. But the advantage of this one, it says no salt added, heart healthy. And if you're like me and you're on a low salt diet, you tend to look at things like this. And I thought about it and I said, well, how much salt is actually in tomato paste? So I looked at the nutrition facts. Serving size is 2 tablespoons, 33 grams. Sodium is 25 milligrams, or 1% of your daily allowance. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. And if you look at the ingredients, I don't know how well they'll show up here, but it says ingredients are tomato paste and citric acid. And I'm like, wow, okay. Well, that's probably worth the extra money because it's healthy. And then I thought, well, how much salt is in regular tomato paste? So I pulled over here to the nutrition facts. Serving size is 2 tablespoons, or 33 grams, same size. Sodium is 25 milligrams, or 1%. Wait, what? That's the same as in the no salt added one. And if you look at the ingredients are tomato paste and citric acid. It pays to read labels. This tomato paste is the same thing as this tomato paste. It's just this one is in a smaller can. They slap a no salt added label on it and charge you more money for it. So technically speaking, I should have just bought this one, but I wanted to show you this. And I will use all this up. Now, the problem, if you're like me, is you don't actually use a whole can of tomato paste unless you're making something like Sloppy Joe's. So I'm going to show you what I do with this so that I don't end up throwing it away, and I have it whenever I need it. So I'm going to go open these cans, and I will be right back. Also, I did the math. So at 6 ounces for a 97-cent can, that's 16.2 cents an ounce. 12-ounce can for $1.50, that's 12.5 cents an ounce. So, it's a tomato paste. It doesn't add up to a whole lot of savings over the course of a year. But keep an eye out for things like this, because I bet other things are going to be off just as much. And these days, we need to save every little bit that we can. So anyway, speaking of saving, so here I have my tomato paste open, and it smells so good. But anyway, this is what I do. This is a cookie dough scoop. I think I've had this on here before. This is the one. These are like $25, I guess. I think I got this on clearance for like $6. So in addition to reading labels, I also hit the clearance items. But this is the smaller of the two. This is exactly 2 tablespoons. So I have a half sheet pan here that I've covered with parchment paper, and I'm just going to go in here and try to scoop out. Try to get roughly 2 tablespoons in there, and then just, there we are. And scrape it off the bottom so it's relatively full. Drop another one. There we go. And I'm just going to keep doing this. There we go. And once this tray is full, I'm going to put this in the freezer and let these freeze probably overnight. And then what I will do is, because this is parchment paper, they'll come right off, and I'll just put these in a zip bag and just keep them in there. And whenever I need exactly 2 ounces of tomato paste, or 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I don't know, 2 tablespoons, is that 2 ounces, 2 fluid ounces? No. Is it 2 ounces by weight? Nope. So I was just completely misspeaking here. So I'm trying to see how many of these I can fit in and get out of this can. Come on. There we go. It gets stickier as you go. So it is kind of like scooping ice cream. You might want to keep a bowl of water handy. There we are. just about at the bottom of this can. There we go. They don't have to be perfect because these are going to be an ingredient in something else that is cooked. So I'm not worried about getting them. There we go. That one just popped right out. All right, so there's a little bit left in here. You can't really see. There's probably another scoopful in here that I'll have to get out with a spatula, which I will go grab. So I can additionally get all of this off the back of the scoop and set that down there. And like I said, this is parchment paper, which is really what you want on this kind of job. I think these would stick to wax paper. There we go. Oh, so I'm going to get more than one out of this. So I'm just scraping it out with the spatula and filling that as best I can. There. All right, so let's see if I can get one more. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, baker's dozen if I can get 13 out of this. But I probably, looks like I'm not going to be able to. Maybe, if I'm very careful. Oh, wait. It says a serving size is 2 tablespoons, and there's about 10 servings. So I'm getting actually just about 13. Well, that's different. Anyway, let's steal a little bit out of that can there. And there we go. Now I have, come on. There we go. Now I have 13 2-tablespoon size portions of tomato paste. I will put these in the freezer. I will come back and do this other can later because I don't think I can fit 7 more of these in here. But yeah, and then I'll just put them in a zip bag, and whenever I need tomato paste, just reach in and grab one. And yeah, these probably, well, I mean, some of these are a little on the thin side. You know, like this guy right here. That's okay. It's okay. It's tomato paste. It's a seasoning. It's a flavoring. It's not like we're baking and you need actual proportions. So anyway, that's how you take care of a big can of tomato paste and have plenty for all of your recipes. Thank you so much for watching.
And that's it, folks. As always, thank you so much for watching. Links to free printable copies of any recipes here are down below in the show notes. Please like, comment, or if you'd like to see more of this kind of material, subscribe. As always, please stay safe, eat great food, and power to the proletariat. We'll see you next time.